Education Center in Hollywood. So if anybody's interested in any of that stuff, give me a holler every day today. But I'm going to be kind of showing you what's going on at the back of the boat here today, how we're going to, the equipment that we're going to use, how we're going to handle the sharks, answer any questions you got about that kind of stuff. So first thing, I just wanted to show you the equipment that we're using. The way this is going to kind of go today is you guys got broke up into those groups earlier today, your groups 1 through 5. So the gear we're using is called the drum line. It starts off about a 50-pound weight, sits on the bottom. So this is all full of concrete. So as we're moving these around, we're going to be really careful. Just pick them straight up, set them straight down. Don't slide them across the deck. Trying to drop them on top of your foot, you will be very upset with that decision, I promise. But they will stretch up the boat, things like that. So we're going to be careful moving those around today. That weight's really there just to hold everything in place while they soak throughout the day and finish. So to mark where each of these weights are, we've got a float line that comes to the surface. You can see I've made a big mess here. So I'm going to throw the buoy up in this back corner, pile all the line on top of itself. That way we know that it's all untangled when we're getting ready to throw it overboard. Somebody in each group is going to be attaching the float line to the weight. We're going to use a lot of these shackles today, all right? So the pin unscrews, take that out. Float line goes to the circle right at the top of the weight here. Tighten that back down. The business here. Probably a little bit heavier duty than what you're used to fishing with. We run a 900-pound test monofilament. We double it up at the end here. And then the hooks that we're using are a circle hook. So everything that we've got here, this is designed from the ground up to be as low impact on our sharks as we can. We are going to still catch them, we're still using hooks, but we try to minimize the stress in any way we possibly can. So with a circle hook, you can see the point comes all the way back, kind of towards the back of the hook here. These are designed so that when an animal swallows the hook, it'll generally slide back out and get hooked right in the corner of the mouth where we want it to. Traditional J hook, if an animal swallows it, almost every time it's going to be gut hooked or hooked in the gills or something like that. They're never, not 100%, nothing is, but it's much, much, much better than anything else we can use. These particular hooks that we're using are a triple strength hook. So even at this size, the standard hooks we are straightening pretty regularly with these sharks. So we go to these heavy duty ones, and they generally hold on pretty well. If these are straightened, we know that we had something a little bit large. So, but that doesn't happen all that often. Like I said, we do double it up, so if they bite through one, hopefully the other one hangs on long enough for us to be able to work with that animal before releasing it again. Was that? Okay. So when we're putting these together, so in these groups, each group is going to set 2 of these hooks today. So we're going to set out 10 of them. The shallowest are going to start in 25 foot of water. The deepest ones are in about 100 foot of water. So the lines are all different lengths. So we'll help you choose the right line and untangle all that kind of stuff. We'll have somebody attaching this here. We'll have somebody baiting the hook. We're using bonita, nice bloody oily fish, great shark bait. We put a nice big piece of that on here. When the captain tells us we're in the right spot, we drop the hook overboard. The line just peels off of this reel. And we'll go out to the end. At the end here, we've got one of these swivels. That swivel is going to attach to this shackle at the base of the weight. So at the end of the day, we've got a single hook with about a 100-foot leash for that shark to swim big, lazy circles around that weight. Anybody tell me why that's important for the shark?
They can't breathe if they're not moving.
Exactly. Be able to move around, and most shark species are what we call a ram ventilator, which means they swim around with their mouth a little bit open, water goes into their mouth, flows out over their gills. That's how they breathe. Are there any sharks around here that maybe don't have to do that? Nurse shark, exactly. So nurse sharks and lemon sharks and some other species have some muscles in their neck called the buccal pump that allows them to actually pump water in and out. That buccal pump is also one of the ways that nurse sharks feed. They can create a suction. They love to eat crabs, lobster, stuff like that, but they'll also eat conch. They can create a vacuum and suck a conch clean out of its shell with that buccal pump. So it's pretty cool. But that is why they're able to sit and sleep most of the day under the rocks and reefs and hang out where we normally see them diving and stuff like that. So we'll have somebody including the line attached to the weight here, somebody baiting the hook. Drop this overboard. We'll have somebody have this hook or that shackle all ready to attach the line to that once this all goes out. I will say this line is not attached to the green thing, right? So if you're letting it out, make sure somebody's got a hand on the line itself before it all goes overboard. But we will be there to help with that as well. Once that's attached, the last piece of gear here is this big orange buoy. And this thing has a few different purposes. One, it's got our research number. This equipment that we're using here today is illegal for just anybody to use. We have a special activities license, a special permit to use this through FWC. So it's got a research number on there. They're also labeled 1 to 10. So if a shark drags this hook off or the current pulls it away or something, we know generally where in the lineup to put it back. So to attach this guy, we're going to go right through the loop by the white buoy. This clip is called a tuna clip or a Gangian clip. You're going to pinch that to open it up. Open it, comes back, clips right onto itself. That'll stay there all day long. We don't have to worry about tying any knots or anything like that. So that thing will mark our line. They're easy to see. That's also big enough that if a shark drags this out to deep water, it'll float the 50-pound weight, and so the whole rig doesn't sink to the bottom and we lose it. So, as far as the gear goes, do you guys have any questions about the gear itself? So this stuff is going to soak for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's when we're going to go for a little snorkel, hang out, get a suntan, all that kind of fun stuff. When we're ready to go pick it up, we'll take about 20 minutes to talk a little bit more about some of the research that we're doing today, what kind of questions we're trying to answer, as well as how we're actually going to tag the sharks and what measurements we're taking, all that kind of fun stuff before we start our next check. But we've been doing this a little while, and one of the first things we found out is it's really hard to catch a shark until this goes in the water. So we do that quick, and then we'll have some time to chat a little bit more later. If you guys have any questions about this itself before we start setting it up. All right, well, there's one big thing. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of gear on deck, a lot of things we got to watch out for. Anybody tell me why I don't want to stand right here when we're putting this in the water? Exactly. I don't want to get wet before I plan to. So, we're going to watch our feet, watch your hands, make sure nobody's tangled up in the line. That is 50 pounds, and it may very well take you overboard if you're not paying attention. So, the same goes later on when we're pulling the sharks in. This line is incredibly slippery, and I can promise you that there's nobody on the boat here today that's going to be able to hold a shark that wants to swim away from you. All right? You're just going to lose, I promise. So, we do have some gloves, but this will probably slide through our hands a few times. We'll pull it back. There's no reason for anybody to do this today, wrapping your hands or arms or head or anything else in the line. I know you want to hang on to it, but it's a lot easier just to keep pulling it back in until the shark gets a little bit tired and allows us to get it to the boat. All right? If there's no other questions, I'll get group number 1 right here to the back of the boat, and we'll start getting it in the water.
Number 1, yeah!
Yeah!